Watch with me. The Muslims claim that the Quran talking about the atmosphere. Let us expose them in a very easy way.
In the Quran, God calls our attention to a very interesting attribute of the sky. We made the sky a preserved and protected roof, yet still they turn away from our signs.
Okay, if you watch the rest of the video, you can watch it by yourself. You will see they are trying to claim that this is God of Islam telling you about what? About the atmosphere. When the God of Islam is talking about something totally different and something very funny. The God of Islam, according to them, according to their prophet, I'm not going to explain the Quran by myself, by the way. I'm not. All what I need to do, I will go and see what their prophet he told them. And this is a surah 21, chapter 21, verse number 32. And we have made the sky a roof for the earth with healed from them, such that it does not fall. So simply the God of Islam saying that, you know what, I made the sky as a roof for you, as it was not going to fall in the top of you, which is something very stupid. And he's saying here, read with me. It's also said that this means it's protected from the Satan by the stars, and this is true too, because the Quran says that Allah, he created the stars to shoot the Satan if he tried to get close out of the earth, getting close to heaven, so he can spy at Allah. So in both meaning, it doesn't say and doesn't talk about atmosphere. It's something very stupid, something, you know, this is a tale-fair story. Why Muslims have to lie? Read with me. You know what? We can change even the explanation. This is Ibn Abbas. I will change to Jalalain. Here we go. This is an Islamic website. This is an Islamic scholars, one of the biggest scholars of Islam, not me. I'm just reading to you. And we made the heaven a roof for the earth, functioning like the roof of the house, preserved from collapsing. The sky will collapse in the top of us as if the sky is something solid. And remember, he's not talking about, you know, the guy in the video, he's just talking about the atmosphere now. The atmosphere will fall in the top of us. We are living inside the atmosphere now. You see how they switch the words? You see how they play with it? You see, you know, the sky for them, it's heaven when they want, it is atmosphere when they want, it is universal when they want. And they will never, you know, show you what their prophet said about this. In the same time, you will see the God of Islam, when he say the sky, we made the sky protected roof, he's talking about his own protection. He have a protection. How Allah he protect the sky? How Allah he protect the sky? Let us see what the Quran is saying. This is Surah 67, verse number 5. Read the verse with me, please, and you will see the God of Islam, he's saying, he made the stars as a decoration for the lowest sky, or the lowest heaven as they translate. And those stars, they are made such as missiles to drive away the evil ones. So Allah will shoot the Satan in his butt if he try to get close to the sky. This is all. There is no atmosphere. What those guys are talking about? What those Muslims, they think nobody will read. But the fact, they are successful in somehow to fool many who they watch a video. They go by a video. Because many now today, in this world today, they go by video. Show them a video. You know, the Muslims are spending millions of dollars, tons of millions of dollars, so they can fool your kid. So, made such a lamps as a missiles to drive the evil one. This is the protection the Quran is talking about. It's not what this guy was saying to us. It's a very funny protection. The Satan will try to get closer from heaven. Allah will shoot him, ding, ding, you know, in his butt. The Satan will die. And maybe now Muslims will say to you, you know what? The verse in here, it doesn't say that. He's a liar. How we can shut them up? Let us read the explanation. This is Al-Jalalain, this is their translation, this is their explanation, and this is what their prophet taught them. And verily we have adorned the lowest heaven, the one closest to the earth, with lamps, with the stars, and made them missiles against the devils. See, this is the Star War. George Bush is not the first one who created the Star War. So when the devil, they try to get closer from heaven to spy. Look at this. You know, the devil worked for the KGB, guys, and he want to spy at Allah. So what Allah do? Allah, he showed him with the stars. And the Prophet of Islam, he said to the Muslims that Satan can sleep in your nose, but Allah, when he want to shoot him, he want to shoot him with the bullet in the size of a star. Do you know how big is a star, Mr. Muslim? The God of Islam, he think the star is just a dot in the sky. If the Satan can sleep in your nose according to your Prophet, this is mean he is not even in the size of a mosquito. Why your God Allah want to shoot him with a star? The bullet doesn't fit with the target, man. So when the Quran talking about a protected roof, he is talking about that Allah, he made the sky as a roof, and this roof will not collapse in the top of you. In the same time, this roof, nobody can pass it. Nobody can pass it, because you cannot, Allah will never allow you unless you are a prophet of God, and Allah, he want to take you there. And if you try to do so, Allah will shoot you in your butt with a star, and you will die, and the star will disappear in your butt. Imagine how big is your butt, baby. And maybe someone will say to me, you know what? There is nowhere the God of Islam, he said you cannot go out of the earth. No, there is a verse in the Quran saying, I challenge you, you human and genie, to go out of the zone of the earth. He challenged us, and we will never be able to do so. So when we talk about protection, this is his protection. We cannot leave the earth, we cannot pass his sky, we cannot go out of the atmosphere. As the Muslims now, they are using the word atmosphere. So we cannot go out of the zone of the earth. What is the zone of the earth? It is the atmosphere. This is the protection he's talking about. If you try to do so, Allah will shoot you in your butt with a star. Let us see the verse and read it. So until now we showed you many verses. Number one, the verse he mentioned, and that verse mean that Allah, he made the sky as a roof. Because remember, there is a surah in the Quran, it's called Qaf. Qaf is a mountain surrounding the earth. I will show you that verse. This is chapter number 50, verse number 1. This is a mountain, and this mountain, his name is Qaf. And this mountain is an azure mountain overlooking the world. Wow, it's like a wall surrounding the world. And the color of the sky, which is blue, been taken from it. Now we have two things. We have a verse saying that the sky is a roof, and now we have the wall, because this mountain Qaf is surrounding the earth from all around. This is how foolish is the Quran. You see how they try to explain the Quran to you upside down, try to fool you. So Surah Qaf, verse number 1, Surah number 50, saying clearly that there is a mountain surrounding the earth, and the sky, which in the other verse in Al-Anbiya, chapter number 21, that sky is a roof in the top of it, and that sky is protected by stars and missiles. So if the Satan try to get close to it, he cannot go. Let us continue fast. In Surah 55, verse number 33, the God of Islam saying to the genies and the human, I challenge you to go out of the zone of the earth, to exit the zone of the earth, but you cannot pass. This is how is protected. So the God of Islam is challenging the human to go out of the zone of the earth, which is false. All of us, we knew that the American and the Russian, they went to the moon, they went out of the space, and Allah, he could not stop them. This is easy proof that the Quran is a false book. How you challenge the human and the genie to go out of the zone of the earth, and at the same time we knew that the American and the Russian, they went out. This is Surah 55, verse 33. Guys, I will post all those links next to the videos, please. So in here it says, he is challenging the genies and the human to go out of the zone, beyond the zone of the earth. You cannot pass unless you have authority from Allah. It sounds like the American, they have authority, and in here the authority, you can read the explanation, it's talking about authority was given to prophets like Muhammad, who went to the seventh sky. As you remember, in the top of a donkey have two wings. If you go down, you will see in verse number 35, it says clearly that the one who will try to pass the zone of the earth, Allah will shoot him with a flame of fire, and he will smoke you. Hello, you've been smoked, you got meal. And they want to say to you, this is about an atmosphere, and this is about, what a nation of potatoes, but a nation of liars. I will post all the links next to the video. Please spread it all over. Copy it all over, please. Islam is false.